The law office was unusually quiet that morning, wrapped in the kind of soft, heavy silence that makes you hear things you shouldn't. The click of your own heels, the faint hum of fluorescent lights, even your heartbeat when you're trying too hard not to think. Amelia Hart, one of the city's most respected attorneys, arrived early as always, heels sharp, posture flawless, hair in a tight bun that never dared to rebel. Before we begin, if you love emotional and intimate WLW stories with slow burn tension and quiet desire, don't forget to subscribe to Sapphic Fiction Hub. A new Sapphic story arrives every single day. She pushed open the glass door to her private office, balancing a stack of files in her arms, but something made her pause. Someone was sitting in the waiting room. A woman. Not one of her usual clients. Not anyone she recognized. She sat with one leg crossed over the other, head slightly tilted, as she read from a paperback book. Her dark hair fell over her shoulder in loose waves, and she wore a soft beige sweater tucked into dark jeans. Casual, yet impossibly elegant. What caught Amelia's attention most, though, was how utterly out of place she looked in the cold, corporate space. The woman looked up. Their eyes met, and Amelia felt something shift. A tiny, disarming tremor under her ribs. "Sorry," Amelia said, clearing her throat. "We're not open yet. Are you waiting for someone?" "Yes," the woman replied, closing her book gently. Her voice was warm, like she carried sunlight in her chest. "I was told to wait for you." "For me?" Amelia blinked. "Did we have an appointment?" "Not formally," the woman said with a small, mysterious smile, "but I was told you're the right person to speak to." Amelia narrowed her eyes slightly. "About what?" "That," the woman said, standing up slowly. "That depends on what you're willing to hear." The air between them tightened. Invisible, charged, electric. Amelia led her into the office, gesturing toward the chair opposite her desk. "I'm Amelia Hart." "And you are?" "Lena," the woman replied. "Lena Moreau." Lena. A name that lingered like perfume. "What brings you here, Ms. Moreau?" Lena didn't sit right away. Instead, she walked around the office, fingertips brushing the spines of Amelia's law books, as if she were reading them through touch alone. "You have an impressive collection," Lena murmured. "I'm an attorney. I'm supposed to have one." "Yes," Lena said, turning toward her, "but the way you keep them organized, alphabetical, by subject, with color-coded tags, I'd say you're someone who doesn't like surprises." Amelia stiffened. "I like order." "I can tell." Finally, Lena sat, crossing her legs, leaning back with a quiet confidence that made Amelia's pulse thrum faster. "I'm here about a case," Lena said softly. "Which case?" Lena smiled, slow and knowing. "One you haven't taken yet." "I don't take walk-ins." "I'm not a walk-in." "Then what are you?" Lena met her gaze. Direct, unwavering. "A complication." Amelia felt heat rise beneath her collar. She hated when clients got cryptic, but this didn't feel like a game. It felt like something else. Something she couldn't name yet. "Why don't you tell me what you need?" Amelia said, trying to sound steady. Lena leaned forward, resting her elbows on her knees. "I need someone I can trust," she said quietly. "Someone who doesn't flinch when things get complicated." "I don't flinch," Amelia replied, too quickly.
Lena's gaze flicked to her mouth. Just once. Just enough to make Amelia forget how to breathe. "I believe you," Lena whispered. Amelia swallowed hard. "What exactly is the problem?" Lena reached into her bag and pulled out a small envelope. Inside was a photograph. She handed it to Amelia, and Amelia froze. The picture showed Lena standing beside a man, tall, well-dressed, smiling at the camera. But Lena wasn't smiling. Her eyes told a very different story. "He looks familiar," Amelia said slowly. "He should. He's a politician." Amelia felt her stomach tighten. She'd seen him on the news, a rising public figure. Clean reputation, clean image. Too clean. "And what do you want from me?" "I want protection. And I want someone who can help me disappear from his life." Amelia exhaled. "Disappear? That sounds dramatic," Lena finished. "Maybe, but necessary." The room felt small suddenly. Closer. Warmer. "Ms. Moreau." "Lena," she corrected softly. "Lena," Amelia said, almost trembling. "If you're in danger—" "I am." The words were soft, but heavy, as if carved into the air. Amelia set down the photograph. "Why come to me?" "Because you don't scare easily. And because someone told me you're the kind of woman who does the right thing even when it's not easy." Amelia's breath caught. Lena's eyes softened. "And," she added quietly, "because I wanted to meet you." Amelia's chest tightened painfully. Heat crawled up her spine. She didn't like feeling out of control. And Lena was unraveling her, inch by inch. "This isn't appropriate," Amelia whispered. "No," Lena agreed, standing slowly and walking toward her. Amelia stood too quickly. "That's not— It's irrelevant." Lena stepped closer. Too close. Her scent, warm, floral, subtle, slipped under Amelia's skin. "You're shaking," Lena whispered. "Did you notice?" Amelia hadn't. But she was. "Let me help you," Lena murmured. "Not legally, personally." Amelia shook her head. "I don't cross that line." "You already did," Lena said softly. "The moment you looked at me." The air thickened. Lena lifted her hand, slow, delicate, and touched Amelia's chin. The touch was feather light, but Amelia felt it everywhere. "Do you want me to stop?" Lena whispered. Amelia's throat tightened. Her body screamed one thing. Her mind screamed another. "I don't—" Her voice cracked. "No!" "That's okay," Lena said gently. "I do." She leaned in. Not rushed, not aggressive. Just a slow, intimate closing of the space between them. Their foreheads touched. Amelia exhaled shakily. Lena's breath warmed her cheek. "Tell me no," Lena whispered. Amelia didn't. She couldn't. So Lena brushed her lips. Soft, warm, barely there, against Amelia's lips. A kiss that wasn't a kiss. A promise disguised as a touch. Heat pulsed through Amelia's entire body. She closed her eyes, and Lena kissed her again. Real time. Soft. Deep. Slow. A kiss that made time fold in on itself. A kiss that felt like surrender. When they finally parted, Amelia couldn't breathe. Lena pressed her forehead to hers. "I'll be here tomorrow," she whispered. "Same time." "Lena!" Amelia breathed, shaking. "Don't worry," she murmured. "I'm not here to ruin your life." Her fingers traced Amelia's jaw. "I'm here because you might be the only person who can save mine." And with that, she stepped back, picked up her bag, and walked out of the office without looking back. Amelia stood frozen, pulse wild, lips tingling. Tomorrow suddenly felt too far away. If this story touched you, made your heart race, or made you crave the next chapter, don't forget to subscribe to Sapphic Fiction Hub. New intimate W.L. Well stories arrive every single day, and some might stay with you longer than you expect.